This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Hi there, everyone. Good morning. This is your host, Phil, and welcome back to the show. Our next guest with us today is Donna Mansbart, who's based out of Seminole, Florida, and she's a certified forest therapy guide as well as trail consultant. How are you today?
I'm fine, Phil. Thank you. And yourself?
Glad to hear it. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. So, Donna, tell us a little bit more here about what you're doing and how you're helping people out.
Oh, Phil, what I'm trying to do is reconnect as many people as I can back into nature. And as a certified forest therapy guide, that allows me to reconnect people with nature through guided forest therapy walks, retreats, corporate wellness programs. I try establishing myself self-guided and hybrid trails on public lands and private lands, creating an online safe space for people to express if they have any experiencing with eco-grief or eco-anxiety. I create that safe space online for people to join in on the conversation with like-minded people, and they feel comfortable in that session that, you're not sure if you're feeling the same way that everybody else is. So that's why I created this space for them online as well.
Excellent. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been in the business approximately 3 years now. This is a relatively new, I would say, practice. That's been coming about, but right now we have about 2,500 certified guides in 65 countries. We're a global organization.
Okay. So when you're helping out people here, you're guiding them on like a trail or like a hike or something like that?
Yes, I take people either to a local park or to a preserve, and if we're in my area in Florida, that's what we have. And when I travel out west, we go into the mountains, we kind of go into some national parks, and it's just wonderful because basically my business is globally in nature. That's where I'm located everywhere. But I do guide people on gentle strolls. It's like a meditative stroll in nature, connecting them with their five senses, maybe more, and deepening their relationship with our planet. Because we all know if you're in love with something, you nurture it and care for it. We are all connected with nature. What I do is I was taught by ANFT, Association for Nature and Forest Therapy, the standard sequence, and that's what I follow, what I do when I do a guided walk. I speak about the indigenous peoples of the land, their connection with the land as one. I am connected with the land very much so where I live in Seminole, Florida. The Tocobaga spirits are very strong here.
Well, I mean, we are all interconnected with nature, right?
Correct, exactly. You got it.
There you go. So what was your main inspiration here to start doing this with people and helping them this way?
When I was traveling over the summer about 3 years ago, it was probably 4 years ago because I'm doing this 3 years, I was in Glacier National Park in Montana. And when I was leaving, I had this overwhelming feeling coming from the trees like they were calling me. And I just got so emotionally upset, and I was just like, all I could say was look at them and say, I'll be back. And I really didn't know what that meant at the time. And then that led me on this quest through joining a lot of the stuff that Glacier National Park offers. I got involved in their book club, and I was in a meeting with their book club when I heard Florence Williams, and she wrote the book, The Nature Fix, talking about forest bathing and being certified. And I said, that's a thing? And I reached out to her, and she told me about ANFT, so I signed up. I got certified. There was no question asked. I signed up. I got certified. I had no clue what I was doing. I jumped in both feet. I was like sink or swim while I swam, and it has changed my life tremendously. The healing that's happened for me alone just by doing this. I mean, if anybody can experience the 1% of what I experienced, I would love to do that for everybody I meet.
The beauty that
Well, I could tell how passionate you are just from the way you speak about all this.
I am. It's like you don't want me to bend your ear too much, okay? Because I could talk about this all day.
I bet. Well, Donna, before we let you go here, if we want to find out more about what you're offering or reach out to you and talk to you more about this, how do we do that?
Well, right now I am offering a program with Florida Blue. I partnered with Florida Blue, which is one of our healthcare companies in Florida. And this Tuesday, May 13th, at between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m., if you're in Florida, go on the Florida Blue website, and I have a half an hour presentation there. Or you can just reach out to me through Gmail, on my Gmail address, DonnaMansford@gmail. And, you know, all I want to say is, before we go, is that sometimes I felt alone and I didn't know where I belonged, but I knew I belonged in nature. She accepts me for who I am and how I feel. I find it's a place where I can be me and truly connected with myself. As a domestic violence survivor, I have healed many deep-rooted wounds in the woods, just like Teddy Roosevelt. So it is an evidence-based practice backed by science. It's proven to lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and boost your immune system. The trees that omit the phytoncides that we breathe in, that's their gift to us, to help us boost our natural killer cells to fight off disease. So that's it in a nutshell. I really had a lot. I have so much more to offer, but if anybody wants to reach out to me, I'm more than willing to chat with them, email them, or sign up for the safe space to share your feelings on nature with me.
Okay. Donna, sounds like a plan. And thank you again for joining us on the show today.
Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it, and I am definitely in gratitude to you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad to do it. Have a great day, okay?
You too as well. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
The rest of our listeners, stay right here. We'll be right back after this short break.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Thank you for coming on this journey with me today. In gratitude, Donna. Bye now.